Hello, boys and girls. It's your boy, Super Noob 117. This is how you gotta do displays. Put in the core, build some stuff around it. Alright, and then while I'm here, for those of y'all that don't know, this channel started off with Halo figures. I was real into collecting, and I did Halo figure reviews. I stopped around the time the Halo Reach stuff started coming out, but yeah, I still got a decent portion of my old Halo collection, and I just thought I'd grab them out and just do a little bit of posing with them, just messing around. It's really just about the flick, that like angle like that or something, maybe like that. I don't know. I'll try and put the pictures in afterwards. Alright, so I just got back from this place called Alien Entertainment. It's sort of like a comic book shop. They've got comics, but they don't get like the weekly comics that regular comic shops get. They got some Legends figures, ton of DC stuff, ton of Star Wars stuff, Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings, Buffy, Star Wars, Marvel Selects, statues, just stuff like that. So I picked up this Buffy End of Days Faith figure that Bug was talking about for Jessica Jones. So I'm gonna crack her open, and then I'm only allowed to open up one of these guys, so I'm choosing her. Don't ask me why, because I'm not really sure. I just chose her. And then the other figure I grabbed up, this guy, his name's Arvin Sloan. He's from Alias. He seems to be in the right scale for Legends. I originally just looked at him and grabbed him because he had a pretty nice suit. And then I looked at the face, and he looks a lot like George Bush. So I think I'm going to keep him for that. And he comes with a cup, or like a glass, and like a pitcher. So that's not that bad. So yeah, I can only have one of these now. The other one's going for my Christmas. You know how we do. So, yeah. Alright. So, I got this Faith figure out of package. And she's really nice, just like Bug had been saying. And I actually knew about these figures like this figure and the others from this particular series prior to Bug having them. I just never really put it together to use her for Jessica Jones. But yeah, I'll just quickly go over the articulation. It's definitely Legends level articulation. Her head can swivel side to side, can't really go up and down, but that's not really a big deal. With these arms, they got just a swivel at the shoulder, no ball joints, that's okay. Rotation at the upper arm, double jointed elbows, rotation at the wrist, and a hinge. She's got that upper ab region where it can swivel and it can go forward and back, kind of like the Hasbro Legends, or a lot of the Hasbro Legends. She's got ball jointed hips like the Toy Biz ones, rotation at the upper thigh, double jointed knees, ankle rotation, hinge to go forward and back, toe joint, and a little bit of an ankle rocker. This one's pretty loose, so it's got more of an ankle rocker. And then, pop off these arms, take off her vest, take her sleeveless arms, just kind of pop them into place. And there you have it. And with these arms, she's got ball jointed shoulders with bicep rotation. So definitely Legends level articulation. And then her little accessories. She comes with this axe, which, it is what it is. This really cool knife. I'm thinking Bullseye could maybe use it. And then this wooden stake, which I'll probably be using with Blade. So yeah, definitely a nice figure. I would really suggest you guys pick her up. Alright, comic book pickups for this week. I think most of them were from last week, but besides the point, I got Avenging Spider-Man issue 2. I really liked the first issue, so hopefully the second one will be just as good. Got Venom number 10. Venom's a pretty good series. It's not great, but, you know. We got Deadpool issue 47. So that'll be pretty good. And Amazing Spider-Man 675. And then, upon Bug's recommendation, I picked up X-Men Secret Invasion trade paperback. It was only $15, so I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I'll grab it. See how I like it. They also had the main Secret Invasion title, and I was gonna get it, but I only had so much money with me. Like, I only had $35, and the Secret Invasion title was $30. So I'll get it for Christmas. My mom said she would hook it up. She said that she would pick it up for me some other time. So yeah, I'll read these, and I guess I'll give you an update on them. I might give you an update on them. We'll see. Hell yes. Alright, work in progress on my Iron Patriot custom. I realized that middle stripe on the abdomen area needs to be red. I just was just in the middle of it, and I just got caught up. So yeah. I don't know why I just dry brushed silver over this guy earlier, even though I'm going to be going over it and then re-dry brushing. I was just messing around, just to make it easier to paint on this guy, because this figure is really a pain in the ass to paint on. The blue that I'm using is not quite the right blue that I want, but once I get the silver dry brushed onto it, it'll look really nice. Right now I just did parts of his legs. Pretty much the only blue areas in his legs. I started on one of the arms for the blue, and then the chest, I'm getting it mostly done. Painting over the gold, like here, I think I did good on that silver so far. That one I just started, not too great so far. And the mask I'm doing decently on. Painting over the gold is just a pain in the ass. And painting the blue over the red isn't too bad, it's pretty easy. But, yeah, that's just my work in progress right now. Why is Jamie showing us this figure, you might be asking your computer screen right now? And I'll explain to you. NECA sometimes makes extremely shitty figures. This is the Crow figure made by NECA in the Cult Classics line. Now, while he does have pretty nice detail, articulation is just a joke. Now, the only reason I opened this guy up, and the only reason I had him is because he was part of the huge-ass haul that I got. He was in there. So, the only reason I opened this guy up is for the base. I think the base is pretty nice. It's a well-detailed gravestone. Eric Draven. I don't know if that's someone from The Crow. I've never actually seen the movie. But, yeah, you'll see me use that in 1 second. In fact, you'll see it right. So, here's my little failure New Avengers. These are the only ones I've got in their current costumes. Like, I got the Toy Biz Luke Cage, but that's not right. I'm going to be doing a custom modern one soon. Just waiting on it. And then I'm not even sure if it's what the current lineup is for New Avengers, but I'm pretty sure Spider-Woman's a part of it. But the only Spider-Woman I've got is, what's her name? Carpenter. So I want to get the other version of her, and then I also don't really like that thing, but he'll do, obviously. So yeah, and then like I said, Martin Luke Cage, and I think that's probably the current team. But just remembering the Siege, where Spidey and Miss Marvel went up against Venom for a minute. It's funny because Venom actually left Matt Gargan and took over Miss Marvel for a minute, but she was too powerful, so the symbiote left her or something like that. It, like, exploded off her or something. But yeah, this just kind of remind me of that. Spidey with the gasp. Left jab. It's really just about this shot. Cram, bitch. Alright. Just finalized this deal off the Axe Figure Train community. I'm going to be getting rid of these three guys, but I'm going to be getting some nice figures I've been wanting. I don't really know why I want to show these figures, primarily because of that Vengeance. I'll just talk about them all. Gambit, I had like 4 of him. Now I think after this guy's gone, I'll be down to 2, 1 of each, I think. But yeah, I don't really need too many multiples of him, so I don't really mind getting rid of him. This series, I think 3 or 4 Ghost Rider. He's a pretty nice figure, but not the hugest fan of him. He does have a pretty cool bike, though. I prefer the later one that they made. I think it was series 7 or 8. Now Vengeance, this figure's dope figure. This guy could definitely be in my top 10 Marvel Legends. I mean, just an all-out obscure character, great paint, great detail, great articulation. The only piece of articulation he's really missing is an ab crunch, but I easily give up, or like, I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with him not having it just because of the detail that he's got. He's got ankle pivots and all, so he's a great figure. He's the one that I'm most sad to be getting rid of, but at the same time, one of my older friends, who like I've known for a while, he's got Legends, and I know for a fact he's got this Vengeance and that Ghost Rider, and I'm gonna try and at least get the Vengeance off him. Probably even the Ghost Rider too. But yeah, Vengeance is a great figure. Definitely pick him up if you guys haven't already. Just an obscure character, all out fun factor with the flames. Like, just look at that light piping. He's falling over, but like, look at the flames. They just look sick. He's just a nice figure. Pick him up. Last shot with these guys. I'm gonna miss you, Vengeance. Alright, so next day on the work in progress for Iron Patriot. I went over pretty much all the reds except for his lower arms, with a different shade of red. I think it looks really nice. It really helps out the mask. I mean, the gold is still shining through it a little bit, but that's okay because I still gotta put on another coat of silver anyway. So yeah, I think he's looking real nice so far. The blue is a little bit off, but that's okay because once I do the dry brush of silver over everything, it's going to look real nice. So yeah. Alright guys, comic day. Only picked up 4 this week, but they were all really nice. Picked up Carnage USA issue 1 of 5, and this was phenomenal. Story, good. Art, amazing. It's just really nice so far. And I really like this ending that they gave a preview for next issue. They were talking about a plan to take out Carnage. And there you can see a picture of the symbiotes. You see Venom on the left, and it says under it, where the name should be, it says classified AWOL. And it's got Toxin, Patrick Mulligan, Hybrid, Scott Washington, and he's currently hacked. Scorn, Tannis Neves, he's in training right now. And then Anti-Venom, Eddie Brock, inactive. So I think that's going to be really sick. Great art, probably some of the best art I've ever seen in comics. Great story. You guys definitely should hit that up. And it's just a 5-part miniseries. Got the New Avengers issue 19. This is continuing off the Dark Avengers series story. And this issue was actually really nice. I liked it more than the first Dark Avengers, or issue 18 of New Avengers. This one was much better, and the team's all assembled for Dark Avengers, and next issue stuff's about to go down. Can't wait. It's gonna be sick. So definitely hit up that, not just for the Dark Avengers aspect, but New Avengers is a great title. And I picked up Avengers Sanction, which was supposed to be Assassination, but they changed it. This is with Cable facing off against the Avengers. This is issue 1 of 4. Yeah, it was decent, but not as great as I was hoping. But again, I liked it. Oh, and by the way, there was an ad in all of these where you got MODOK in here. And it was talking about the Yaris, which is the car. And then in the bottom it had the superheroes, the Marvel superheroes, What The. And I thought that was funny because I had seen that What The episode. But anyhow, I thought this was a pretty decent story. Could have been better, but I'm probably going to pick up the whole thing just because it's only 4 parts. So yeah, a lot of... At the end, Captain America seemingly killed. Don't buy that whatsoever. The next issue, it's going into Iron Man aspect of things. And the last comic I picked up this week is Uncanny X-Force, issue 18, Dark Angel Saga Conclusion. Now, this was just phenomenal. I loved it a lot, but at the same time, ended with a cliffhanger, and I did not like that cliffhanger at all. I was really ready for a more solid ending. But, yeah. Still suggest you guys hop on Uncanny X-Force. Just epic. And then in issue 19.1, which is weird that they're showing that because 19 hasn't even come out. But 19.1, they're going to be talking about the Age of Apocalypse a lot. So that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely got to hit that up. Great book.
Hello, boys and girls. It's your home dog, Supernoob 117. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, boys and girls. It's ACBA artist